ACW Divide and Conquer live. Ladies and gentlemen, the Full Contest a Tornado Tag Team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 236 pounds, Tama Tonga! Well, Tama Tonga, we're coming alive all the way in Charlotte, North Carolina. Hello, everyone. I'm your commentator, MJ, for ACW Divide and Conquer in Atlanta, here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Yeah, no doubt about it, here in Charlotte. Folks, I'm a little mixed up tonight and hungry, and so is the ring announcer, because this show is brought to you in part by Water Street Pizzeria. If you're ever in Las Vegas, Nevada, or downtown Henderson, check out Water Street Pizzeria and try the gluten-free pizza, as Colt 412 promises, and his partner from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 220 pounds, Tama Tonga! Well, Tama and Tonga Loa, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, those two brothers are going to give it their all tonight. And as I was saying, though, folks, if you're ever in Las Vegas, Nevada, or downtown Henderson, check out Water Street Pizzeria and try the gluten-free pizza, as Colt 412 promises, satisfaction guaranteed. And no doubt about it here, folks, this show is also brought to you in part by Gordy Gameplay Reacts, Spider-Man Reacts. For more great content, wrestling content, to superhero content like Star Wars, Redeem of the Force Chapter 5th coming soon, and the return of GWE Wrestling coming soon, check out Gordy Gameplay Reacts, Spider-Man Reacts. And wait a minute! Who's that? Oh, wait a minute! And at a combined weight, 328 pounds, making their ACW in-ring debut from another world, the team of Cuphead and Mugman. And no doubt about it, ring announcer put it best, the team of Cuphead and Mugman. Well, those two brothers are making their ACW in-ring debut here in Charlotte, North Carolina. They hail from another world. And I gotta say, though, my goodness, we had the debut of Darwin, had an impactful match with King, gave it his all in there last Wednesday night. And yet, though, folks, here at ACW Divide and Conquer, live from Charlotte, North Carolina, we want to apologize about the stage. We're dealing with some technical difficulties, but we'll be sure to get it maintained as soon as available. But right now, though, folks, we got to focus on this matchup tonight, as Cuphead and Mugman make their ACW in-ring debut against those two brothers, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. As Tonga Loa and Tama Tonga go at it with the debut of Cuphead and Mugman. They have never been in a wrestling environment before, but however, last I checked, one of them cheated. They both cheated the devil on numerous occasions to save Mugman's soul. Yeah, well, more importantly, Cuphead and Mugman are being dissected thus far by Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. I don't think that's going to help him here. But then again, maybe not. What a knockdown. And oh, what a kick. Right in the back of Tonga Loa's head, while Tama Tonga's back to his feet. And a DDT by Cuphead, who goes for the cover. But Tonga saved his big brother that time. But you can't say big brother. Well, he's an older brother. And these two brothers are really giving it their all here against another pair of brothers in the form of Cuphead and Mugman. And oh, missed his target as Cuphead made it back to the ring. Yeah, well, Mugman in the meantime is already in the ring, trying to give it his all with everything he's got alongside his brother to make an impactful debut against the Bloodline Zone, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. Yeah, but we want to wish our condolences to Roman Reigns after losing his father. And right now, though, our wishes go out to the Bloodline after everything, after the loss. of 1F members of the Head Shrinkers last I checked, which is Roman Reigns' father. Yeah, no doubt about it. And we send our condolences and respects to the Bloodline after an amazing performance months ago at TNW Invasion. Yeah, no doubt about it. It was a big-time moment for the Head Shrinkers to have one more match in a TNW environment. Yeah, no doubt about it. And I gotta say, though, it was an amazing time in TNW history already this year. Yeah, no doubt about it. Wait a minute. Tonga Loa and Tama Tonga coming back here in this fight against Cuphead and Mugman. And Mugman in trouble off the ropes. And Tama with a big clothesline. Down goes Mugman while Cuphead escapes the bear hug. And oh, what a kick. Cuphead has been caught. Mugman out on the floor here. And now, look at Cuphead. Cuphead escaping that one. And Mugman coming in from behind. And oh, what a knockdown from Cuphead. Cover. Is that it for this debut? 2? No. That was close. I thought that was it for sure. And a DDT from Cuphead, while Mugman in the meantime is fighting on the outside. Well, these two brothers really giving it their all here tonight. Cuphead now on the top rope. Oh my goodness! That was a 630 flight! Mugman with the cover, and Tonga Loa saving his big brother that time. Well, likely the older brother that time. Well, Tama Tonga back to his feet as Cuphead goes at it with Tonga Loa. Tama Tonga going at it with Mugman, who looks to be in trouble here. And I'm just so shocked we had so many great debuts thus far. And a Samoan driver! Shades of Rikishi! Big clothesline by Mugman, and Mugman saved his brother that time. Yeah, well, Mugman coming back in this fight against the Bloodline. In this impactful debut they are making thus far, I'm so impressed with their performances. And there's a flapjack. And Tama Tonga with a double arm DDT. Shades of Mick Foley. And right now, though, Cuphead back to his feet. And Tama Tonga taking something out of Randy Orton's playbook. The ultimate disrespect. Is that it? No. He nailed the cutter. But marking Randy Orton in the process. Oh, you're dang right, this is tag team wrestling. And Mugman and Cuphead and Mugman are turning it around. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Mugman with his own version of the single-legged Boston Grab. What a maneuver! I've never seen that before until tonight. Yeah, none of us have. What a moment! Cuphead and Mugman are dissecting the Bloodline. Tonga back to his feet. Coming back here in this fight. Mugman's got him. Yeah, well, what's Mugman gonna do now? I don't know. Pendulum backbreaker did the damage. And Tama Tonga from behind with a sling blade drop kick to the head. And what a shot by Mugman. Cover, is that it? 2. No. And Tama Tonga saved his younger brother that time. Well, these two brothers are doing whatever it takes to win. And there's a knockdown by Tama. And Tama with a rake in the back. And Cuphead and Mugman are in serious trouble here. The Bloodline coming back here in this fight. Cuphead rolling out to the floor. Mugman coming back to his feet. And it looks like Cuphead and Mugman are in serious trouble here. Well, they need to think of a strategy to come back here at Divide and Conquer, live from Charlotte, North Carolina. Standing headbutt. And Tama Tonga again mocking Randy Orton. But Cuphead saving his brother. Leaping DDT on Tama. And a kick to the face on Tonga Loa. Cuphead helping out his brother. And, oh, there's the big shot, and another one. In stereo by Cuphead and Mugman. And what a debut this was. What a match. What a debut. Here are your winners. The team of Cuphead and Mugman. Well, Cuphead and Mugman just won their in-ring debut tonight. What a match this was here in Charlotte, North Carolina. And I think the Bloodline has been embarrassed. Well, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa not looking like a great year for them thus far here in ACW. Or neither in TNW standards as far as I'm concerned. Right now, though, folks, stick around. Coming up next, the ACW Tag Team titles on the line as the Von Erichs take on Darby Allin and the big guy, Owen. No doubt about it. Can the Von Erichs win the ACW Tag Team titles and get a TNW contract or an HWF contract? Or will Darby Allin continue his title reign along with Owen? Oh, we're going to find out for sure, and that matchup is huge, and it's live, and it's next. We're back live here in Charlotte, North Carolina, and like I said, folks, dealing with some technical difficulties, and it's been handled. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a Tornado Tag Team match scheduled for one fall, and it's for the ACW Tag Team Championships. Introducing the challengers. First, accompanied by Kevin Von Erich. At a combined weight, 440 pounds, the team of Marshall and Ross, the Von Erichs. Marshall Von Erich and Ross Von Erich. I gotta say, though, this is gonna be a wild ride tonight for these tag titles. And, uh-oh. Here comes one half of the champions, Darby Allin. And already making history. And introducing the champions. First, from Seattle, Washington, weighing in at 179 pounds, he is one half of the ACW Tag Team Champions, Darby Allin. Well, Darby Allin making history here in ACW by becoming the only ACW superstar to actually win all the ACW titles in his career. No doubt about it, former ACW World Heavyweight Champion, former Next Generation Champion, and right now, the ACW Tag Team Champions. No doubt about it, after taking out King and Craig Marduk. And I gotta say, though, him and Owen are becoming a great pair of tag teams already. Who knows what shows those two might end up in. We're bound to find out sooner or later, because we know that after this matchup, coming up next, Jinga takes on Shu Coronine with the ACW Next Generation title on the line. And no doubt about it, here comes Owen, the other one half of the Tag Team Champions. And from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 298 pounds, he is one half of the ACW Tag Team Champions, Owen. Well, the big guy set to defend his tag titles tonight with Darby Allin, but something tells me right down the road, who knows what could happen. I know that about it for their careers and what shows they might end up in. But God only knows where Darby Allin's going, along with Owen. But we'll find out sooner or later. But right now, though, folks, we got to continue on this transaction, because as you could tell, things really changed here for 412 Films for the better. Because sooner or later, there was one change in particular we were told from the floor earlier today, is that things are already changing here in 412 Films. That there might be a new opening coming up for the 412 and Astro Boy series, and most of all, for our 412 Films logo. For every production we work on. Yeah, no doubt about it. 412 Films Productions is already a new channel name. That was one change to another. You might see something new for the channel thus far, but folks, we'll continue on that situation when it's maintained available. Yeah, well, right now, though, folks, the Von Erichs going at it with Darby Allin and Owen. Well, Marshall and Ross are trying to give it their all here to win the tag titles and make their father proud, knowing Kevin Von Erich had his own big film that just came out late last year, known as The Iron Claw. Well, The Iron Claw, already an amazing film, and Quote 412 got a chance to watch it ever since late last year. Yeah, no doubt about it. Marshall and Ross going at it with Darby Allin, it looked like there, while Owen rolled out to the floor. But it just begs the question, though, Lord knows what could happen here in ACW, along with 412 Films Productions. And that was one of the other changes to the channel name, and Lord knows what could happen next for the intros. Well, we already know that the Bell and Hugo series is going to be a big one coming up as soon as possible. Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, the 412 and Astro Boy series for Season 2 is going to be even bigger. We'll keep you posted on that. Maintain available. Yeah, no doubt about it here. Cover, is that it? New champions? No. Kick out at 2.5, says our senior official. Well, the senior official calling his job down the line as he sees it. Owen with a snake eyes off the top turnbuckle. Marshall and Ross in serious trouble here. And the orange clothesline did the damage on Owen. And trying to keep Darby Allin away from the ring. A smart move there by the challengers. And Darby brought one half of the challengers in the ring, while Owen tries to run over to ringside to try to help out Darby Allin. All the brothers, Marshall and Ross, trying to give it their all to be tag team champions. Darby Allin brought one half members in the ring, and Darby with a sleeper hold, fully applied, and a jawbreaker. Kevin Von Erich so proud of his sons after pulling off amazing matches here in ACW. There's a drop down. And already going for something there, but a counter by Darby Allin. Running elbow, but looks like Marshall and Ross are fighting back anything they got. Cover, is that it? No. Get a kick out at 2.5. Well, the match is still going on with a lot of heart and soul on the line. As Darby Allin running around at ringside. What's he doing? I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. Darby Allin helping out his partner. Marshall and Ross in serious trouble here. And now Owen. Oh, wait a minute. Darby caught him. Caught one half of the brothers into a top rope DDT, did the damage. Kevin Von Erich looking on in support for his sons. And right now, though, oh! Marshall and Ross trying to give it their all here. But it looks like Darby Allin and Owen are not going to give up here. Darby Allin with a pop-up punch. And Darby looking for what looked like to be a big splash, but it looked like that did not happen right there. Oh, but Darby's got something else on his mind. Looking for the coast-to-coast big boot, but missed his target. And from behind. And man, Owen. Whoa. One half of the brothers are fired up, while the other is out on the outside, and he's all alone here. Darby the snap suplex, cover the match. Is that all? No. 1 count. The match is still going on with a lot of heart and soul on the line for these two great tag teams. Pulling off an amazing tag team title match thus far are Owen and Darby Allin. Marshall and Ross are the only two in the ring, while Darby's out on the floor here. And the big guy launching one half of the brothers into the corner. Yeah, well, Marshall and Ross, I'm a little shocked here that we're seeing this. And oh, a kick to the spine by Darby. Oh my God. Whoa! Facebuster! Marshall and Ross trying to give it their all with everything on the line here with the tag titles. And it looks like Owen is in some serious trouble on the outside. Well, Darby Allin is also in trouble. In the ring! Falcon Arrow suplex! Cover! Could they do it? But Owen interrupted the count. Well, the Von Erichs were so close. Owen interrupted the pin. Cover, new champions. Is that it? No. Owen kicks out at 2. Oh, that was close. I thought for sure we had new ACW Tag Team Champions. Off the ropes. Coast to coast knee lift in the face. And an arm wrench drop kick. Well, Marshall and Ross are giving it their all here to win the tag titles. And the Von Erichs are one of the greatest wrestling dynasties and one of the greatest wrestling families in the history of the business. Yeah, no doubt about it. This is just an amazing matchup thus far, what we are witnessing here live in Charlotte, North Carolina, with the ACW Tag Team Championships on the line. Yeah, well, bottom line is it's on the line here for the Von Erichs, and let alone none other than Darby Allin and Owen. Yeah, no doubt about it. Wait a minute. Top rope. Looking for it. Moonsault. But Owen moved out of the way. And oh, wait a minute. Look on the outside. Iron Claw. Iron Claw. Shades of his father, Kevin Von Erich. The Iron Claw was connected, but Owen saved Darby Allin that time. And a fisherman suplex. Standing moonsault. And the big splash. And my God, what a match we are witnessing here. The Von Erichs and the champions are giving it their all here with everything they got. And a standing dropkick on Owen, and Darby Allin took him the punishment after taking the Iron Claw and a standing moonsault. Oh, the Von Erichs are an amazing wrestling family. You have got to give them a lot of credit after everything they've been through in the late 80s during the time. And one of the greatest moments in wrestling history known as the Golden Era. No doubt about it, right when the NWA had so many great territories at the time. Even at the old wrestling organization that Kevin Von Erich's father ran, known as WCCW, World Class Championship Wrestling in Texas. No doubt about it, one of the greatest organizations in history. Can they do it? And the Von Erichs are the new ACW Tag Team Champions. Here are your winners and the new ACW Tag Team Champions, the team of Marshall and Ross, the Von Erichs. The brothers walking out of Charlotte as the new ACW Tag Team Champions. And Darby Allin and Owen's title reign has ended. But what a moment here in ACW, Divide and Conquer live from Charlotte, North Carolina. And folks, stick around. Coming up next, the ACW Next Generation title on the line. Shu Cornine getting a shot, the #1 contender at the champion, Jinga, for the ACW Next Generation title on the line. Oh, dream match, Beyblade Burst versus the Beyblade Metal Saga. And that matchup is huge, and it's live, and it's next. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it's for the ACW Next Generation Championship. Ring announcer put it best. We wait for the arrival of this young man, the #1 contender and challenger from Tokyo, Japan, and one of the greatest Beybladers of all time. Yeah, no doubt about it. Shu Cornine already getting a shot at the Next Gen title. He earned a #1 contendership match to be here. Yeah, no doubt about it. It was last Wednesday night. And no doubt about it, something tells me right down the road that things are looking more amazing enough for Shu. And I gotta say, This is going to be an ultimate dream match. Beyblade Burst versus the Beyblade Metal Saga days. Yeah, no doubt about it. Known as Beyblade Metal Saga. But the Burst Saga, I think, was one of the most incredible moments in the history of anime today. Yeah, no doubt about it. But Alliance Championship Wrestling, ACW, is going to give you some of the greatest matches that you thought you won't see that you will not see anything anywhere else. Yeah, well, bottom line is, folks, we know that coming up next, the ACW Women's World Tag Team titles will be on the line as Heather, the Queen Bee, and of course, Tiffany Stratton will put their titles on the line against a team that have no idea who they're facing. But Quote 412, and actually Noah Anderson said it was from Heather's past. Well, whoever it is, good luck. And we already know that Zoe Stark is already scheduled to defend her title coming up. Nevertheless, yeah, well, bottom line is, knowing the ACW Women's World title will be on the line coming up later on, right before our main event, when King takes on a mystery participant and also somebody new coming to the ACW roster. Well, this new signee must be a big deal. We have no idea who it is, but we're going to find out coming to you later on in our main event. Yeah, well, bottom line is, Jenga defending the Next Gen title after seeing an amazing debut in the form of Cuphead and Mugman, pulled off an effort, but however, it was an amazing match between the Bloodline and the team of Cuphead and Mugman. Well, the ring announcer got mixed up tonight, and so did I at this point. But good thing I'm having myself a little bit of gluten-free pepperoni pizza tonight, and more importantly, I just ordered some chimichangas. Yep, though, no doubt about it here. Yep, bottom line is the ACW Next Gen title on the line. And something tells me right down the road, it's going to be a big-time title defense. But who knows what could happen here tonight. Yeah, but right now, let's go to our ring announcer between the challenger and the champion. Introducing the challenger from Japan, weighing in at 228 pounds, Shu Kurenine. And his opponent from Japan, weighing in at 100 pounds, he is the ACW Next Generation Champion, Jenga! Two of the greatest Beyblade legends in the ring here in Charlotte, North Carolina, with the ACW Next Gen title on the line. Yeah, but Jenga and Shu Kurenine set to go at it here in Charlotte. And these fans here are no strangers to the world of Beyblade in the Carolinas. Yeah, well, no doubt about it. And it looks like everyone around the world came here to see this dream match. But who knows what could happen when Shu Kurenine and Jenga collide. We're going to find out right here and now. There's the bell, and this one's underway. Well, this is truly a David vs. Goliath story right here. Shu Kurenine weighing in at 228 pounds, while Jenga weighs about 100 pounds. This is truly a David vs. Goliath story right here, and a basement drop kick to the head after that amazing sling blade from Shu. Yeah, well, Jenga needs to think of something here, because he's getting dissected at the hands of Shu Kurenine, a Beyblade legend in his own rights. Yeah, well, bottom line is, it's all on the line for that championship. And more importantly, in this dream match, and look at Jenga! Luchador like Bulldog, and down he goes! Okay, they lock it up here. Shu launching him off the ropes. There's an arm drag! Cover! Only gets a 1 count, says our senior official. But that was nicely done by Shu Kurenine, and Jenga pulling off an amazing moment there. And Jenga, inverted DDT knockdown, and this has truly become an amazing matchup thus far. And a standing stomp right on the arm of Shu Kurenine, and my goodness. And my God, that Hurricanrana did the damage. And Jenga with his patented finishing maneuver. He calls up the end of the Pegasus wings. Cover. No. He calls that the end of the Pegasus wings. But Jenga with a springboard. Elevated moonsault from the top rope. Cover, is that it? No. And right now, though, Jenga and Shu going at it with everything they got. Because we have a debut coming up later on in our main event. And a luchador-like DDT from Jenga. And oh, Shu nipped up. Well, these two great Beybladers are really pulling out all the stops here. And oh, an arm wrench Spanish fly. That one's got to be it. Cover. No. And all, Jenga counting down to 3. And he's screaming out to the fans, let it rip. But Shu with around the world head scissors. And Shu all fired up right now. He's got the champion into a face buster. Yeah, well, Shu is giving it his all here. And a code breaker, shades of Chris Jericho, paying homage to a legend right there. Yeah, no doubt about it. Uh-oh. Canadian Destroyer. Cover. New champion. No. Man, how close was that? How close was that? And man, Shu is pulling out all the stops in there to be the new champion. Jenga has been the ACW Next Generation champion for months. The bottom line is he is having an amazing title reign in the history books of ACW. And joining another great Beyblader in that title reign in the form of Dante Coryu. Some of the greatest held onto that title, had some of the greatest title reigns, but some of them came to an end. And oh my God! A Canadian Destroyer on the outside. It looks like Jenga returned it. Referee at a 2 count. And Shu Kornai picking him up now, looking for the end. Shu jumping over the top rope. And oh! Jenga caught him into that kick. And Jenga retains the title. What an amazing dream match this was tonight. What a match. Here is your winner, and still ACW Next Generation Champion, Jenga! It looks like David beat Goliath, and Jenga made history tonight in this amazing title defense. Yeah, well, bottom line is, folks, we're not through yet. Coming up next, ACW Women's World Tag Team titles on the line. As 1F champions Heather, and more importantly, Tiffany Stratton defend their titles against a mystery team from Heather's past. Well, whoever it is, good luck. That matchup is huge, and it's live, and it's next. We're back live, and what the? Who is that? Oh, man! The following contest is a tornado tag team match for one fall, and it's for the ACW Women's World Tag Team Championships. Introducing the challengers. First, from another time, Lindsay. Wait a minute. I said it right. That's Lindsay. Lindsay, a former member of Heather's Alliance. Now don't forget, it looks like this is one of the half members of the past that Noah Anderson announced. Yeah, but who else is it? Well, that's one. Who's the other? What the heck? Who's that? Oh, wait a minute! My goodness! And our partner from Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, Kathy! What the heck? Catherine. That's Beth. Actually, that's Beth. Ring announcer put it wrong. That's Beth. And right now, the ring announcer, Beth, making her ACW in-ring debut. And it looks like Lindsay and Beth, those two are former members of Heather's Alliance way back on the island. Yeah, no doubt about it. She disrespected those two ever since, everything they've been through. But right down the road, uh-oh, here comes the Queen Bee, putting her title on the line against her two former Alliance members. Oh my God. As far as I'm concerned, we were told she's not even ready to leave ACW yet if she loses tonight. And from Vancouver, British Beach, Columbia, she is one half of the ACW Women's World Tag Team Champions, Heather! Well, that Queen Bee putting her championship on, one half of the championships on the line. Well, she got off lucky last time. But folks, a lot has happened here in ACW, but we just don't know on what's next. We still got two more mystery superstars to reveal coming up next after this matchup. Zoe Stark, set to defend her title. We're told it's an open challenge to anybody in the back. But it's also going to be a mystery participant as well. Somebody new signed over to ACW. We don't know who it is, but we're going to find out coming up next. And then in our main event, King is still scheduled to defend his ACW World title. But actually, we were told it's a mystery participant against Zoe Stark's title, along with King's. We have no idea who the two are, but we'll keep you posted on it and maintain available as soon as possible, knowing it's coming up next. Yeah, no doubt about it. Here comes Tiffany Stratton. It's Tiffany time. And it feels like a glow-in-the-dark light show here in Charlotte. My goodness. What? And from Prior Lake, Minnesota, she is one half of the ACW Women's World Tag Team Champions, Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany Stratton putting her championships on the line. This is her first ever title defense. And yet though, folks, after arriving here to ACW last year, we were told that she might be assigned over to the TNW roster or the HWF roster. But however, Heather is not. Because she's still got to stick around ACW last I checked, because it's not her time. Well, Tiffany's been working hard to be where she's at today, but it looks like Heather is on her own if they lose here tonight. Yeah, but it looks like Heather has to square off against somebody from her past, which was in the form of Lindsay and, of course, Beth. Yeah, Beth and Lindsay, former members of Heather's Alliance, and last I checked, this is truly mind games at the hands of Noah Anderson and Quote 412, the two best friends, and the founder of ACW, Shadow Fiend, no less. Yeah, well, no doubt about it. The three best friends running the show and playing a little mind games with Heather after all the disrespect she's done throughout the past months. Well, after arriving to ACW, she got right in the face of Quote 412, mocking his family's legacy. And most of all, bringing up what he's been through a lot last year. But right now, though, folks, that year is over. This is a new year. This is ACW, Divide and Conquer, live from Charlotte, North Carolina, at its best. And Beth has been wanting some retribution against Heather ever since the big triumphant history, no less. And Lindsay saving Beth that time. And Beth trying to launch Tiffany Stratton over the top rope with a clothesline, but Beth flew. Well, she got launched over the top rope there. Tiffany Stratton helping out her partner to make sure the title reign is still alive. Heather going to do that same thing to avoid any more embarrassment tonight. And oh, a knee lift right in the face of Beth, while Tiffany Stratton takes the punishment at the hands of Lindsay. Yeah, well, Lindsay right now has got Heather And what a drop kick right there. Oh, look at it. Look at Lindsay. Well, that is a show of retribution right there. And oh, Tiffany Stratton flew over the second rope with a suicide dive, taking down Beth. And a standing moonsault by Tiffany Stratton to Beth. And Lindsay is in the ring going at it with Heather. Yeah, well, Heather escaped it into a jawbreaker. Because don't forget, this is retribution. After everything those two have been through at the hands of Heather. But something tells me this is turning into an all-out war tonight for the ACW Women's World Tag Team titles. Well, Luna Loud and Sam gave it their all for these tag titles, but came so close ever since. And right now, though, this is turning into a war tonight with these tag titles on the line here. And right now, though, with a lot going on as it is, and Lindsay with a big back body drop, knocking Heather down. And Beth went for a ride, got sentenced, got first off by an announcer's table, and hey, watch my gluten-free pizza, Tiffany. What are you doing? Oh, wait a minute. Got right in my face there. Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany Stratton just told me it's Stratton, not Stratton. Get it right, MJ. And right now, though, she's nothing more but a loser. A disrespectful human being, last I checked. Lindsay got saved there from Beth another time. Well, Tiffany Stratton. Paying homage to Hulk Hogan right there with that axe handle. Beth came out with Old Glory, paying homage to the US of A today. Like she's also from Canada. Last I checked it. Oh! Heather with a big boot on Lindsay out to the floor. And Tiffany Stratton is in some serious trouble here. And oh, big martial art technique right there. Cover the match, but Heather saving that one. Springboard thrust kick. And this has become a big matchup thus far that I thought we'd never see out in the arena floor and in the ring. Oh, Lindsay has got Heather up. What a finishing maneuver by Heather. By Lindsay to Heather. Is that it, new champions? No. Heather kicked out at 2.5, keeping the title reign alive for her and Tiffany Stratton. Cover new champions, is that it? No. And Tiffany kicked out, and thus far, though, Tiffany time is still going here in ACW. Well, Beth has got her up. Shoulder breaker. Standing moonsault, but Heather rolled out of the way to get caught by Lindsay. And Lindsay slamming her head down. And Heather, knee lift to Beth. Tiffany Stratton from behind. Cover, is that it? No. Another pinfall predicament, is that it? No. And the ultimate show of disrespect by Heather. Went for a springboard moonsault, a counter, and oh, what a maneuver by Lindsay. What a show of speed, one-legged drop kick. Heather from behind. Lindsay with a counter there. But Heather caught her. Into a suplex knee lift to the face. And right now, though, oh, there's a knockdown. Big boot to the face. And right now, though, with a lot going on as it is. And Tiffany, whoa, what a maneuver. Catching Lindsay off guard. And Beth, realizing Lindsay is in trouble. Getting into the ring, can she do it in time? Interrupted the pin, saving her friend that time. And a former Alliance sister, nevertheless. Lindsay out on the floor here. And Beth is getting all fired up. Snap suplex by Lindsay. And Beth with a suicide dive. And that young lady's out of control. getting some revenge, is on her mind to disrespect Heather after everything that Heather's done to her. And no doubt about it. What a night thus far we are witnessing here in ACW Divide and Conquer live from Charlotte, North Carolina. Knowing that coming up in August will be the big event, summer of July, taking place in Louisville, Kentucky for TNW, while more importantly, ACW Divide and Conquer will take place in Louisville coming up. Yeah, well, bottom line is, Louisville, Kentucky has a lot of huge history in wrestling last I checked, and most of all has its famous derby races, and no doubt about it. And speaking of derbies, this matchup has turned into a human demolition derby between these two. Yeah, well, Beth right now, just look at Heather, back to her feet, realizing that Beth is already back on her feet. Oh, but Beth took advantage. High-end back suplex. Oh, man. These two are fighting on the outside, and neither one of these two have made it back into the ring just yet, and they're fighting amongst each other out on the floor. And oh my God, a running senton on Heather by Beth out on the floor here, and there's got to be a decisive winner thus far. Well, there's got to be a winner in this match, and wait a minute! Paying homage to Iger with that amazing somersault German suplex. And a standing moonsault in that. Sidewalk slam. And oh man, Lindsay and Beth being dissected at the hands of the champions. And oh, what a Russian leg sweep. And oh man, Heather from behind with that face buster on Beth. And Tiffany Stratton got launched into that steel. And oh man, what a knockdown by Heather. Is this the Queen Bee? And thus far though, Tiffany Stratton with all the charisma and all the sizzle. And right now though, a lot has happened here thus far. And Lindsay and Beth brought back to the ring the hard way. Mulletly Lindsay brought Tiffany Stratton back to the ring, Stratton to the ring the hard way, while Beth is in the ring. Heather getting even with Lindsay out on the floor here, while Beth is back on her feet. Tiffany Stratton caught her. Launching her into the corner, going for a chop block, missed the target. And a drop kick from Lindsay, right in the face of Heather. And look at this! Whoa! What a slam by Beth! Cover! Could we have new champions? They done it! Lindsay and Beth getting some revenge on Heather tonight. Here are your winners and the new ACW Women's World Tag Team Champions, the team of Lindsay and Beth. Well, the two former Alliance members, justice has been served tonight here on ACW in Charlotte, North Carolina for Divide and Conquer. Well, folks, coming up next, the ACW Women's World title on the line. Zoe Stark defends her title against a new signee coming to ACW. We have no idea who it is, but find out. Come to you live and next. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it's for the ACW World Heavyweight Championship. Who is it? Who's it going to be? What the? Who is that? Wait a minute! It's Deku! Deku is on ACW! What in the world? Oh man! What a signing for ACW! Deku is the new signee coming to ACW. Well, it looks like ACW has had a few signing new superstars, and they all ended off successfully with a bang. But I'll tell you that much, folks, because we know that coming up this Wednesday, looks like Maxine Dupree is in a world of trouble coming up. Yeah, but folks, after Zoe Stark retained her title earlier tonight, it was until Luna Loud came out with Sam. Luna Loud looked right in the eyes of Zoe Stark and got a good look at that title belt. And it looks like Luna Loud wants a shot at the ACW Women's World title. Yeah, but before she can get there, we were told from the floor that coming up this Wednesday night, kicking off the show on ACW, back in the ACW Arena in Phoenix, Arizona, Luna Loud and Sam will be in Tornado Tag Team action against a signing two new superstars. And no doubt about it, that will kick off the show coming up this Wednesday. And it looks like our other new superstar will be taking on Maxine Dupree all by herself without the help of the Alpha Academy. Well, the Alpha Academy is barred from ringside this Wednesday. No Chad Gable at ringside, no Otis, and most of all, no Akira Tozawa to help them out, to help her out. And no doubt about it, here comes the champion King, set to defend his title against a confident challenger to date. Well, Deku making his ACW in-ring debut tonight. And right now, though, look at King. And King right now letting these fans here know of what's on the line here. Knowing his best friend Craig Murdoch, the other former one half of the tag champions, is not leaving his best friend's side, not until sooner or later if King does lose the title. But however, we already know if King loses the ACW World Heavyweight Championship tonight, then it looks like we could be looking at King and Craig Murdoch in a TNW ring. Well, that was their goal, and that's where they wanted to go to last I checked. Yeah, well, bottom line is, it's all on the line here for King, putting his championship on the line. And no doubt about it, it's going to be a war for that championship. But King, in the meantime, has got a huge title defense, but nobody knows what to expect when Deku makes his in-ring debut. I don't know what to expect, because this is Deku's ACW in-ring debut, and nobody knows on what to expect tonight. But just my God, King has been on a path of destruction along with Craig Murdoch as tag team champions. But right now, though, folks, all I can say is the ACW World Heavyweight title on the line here, because nobody knows what to expect in this title defense, in this amazing in-ring debut for Deku. But right now, though, folks, let's go to our ring announcer between the challenger and the champion. Introducing the challenger from Hiroshima, Japan, weighing in with 218 pounds, Deku! And his opponent from Tijuana, Mexico, weighing in at 231 pounds, he is the ACW World Heavyweight Champion, King! Well, King has held on to that title for nearly the past few months, but we had so many great champions over the years in ACW's history books, while more importantly, we've even had some of the greatest champions of all time. Yeah, well, it still begs the question here, what's going to happen when those two collide for the championship? Well, we're going to find out right here and now, and Deku adjusting his gloves, knowing of what's on the line here. Referee call for the bell, and this one's underway. Here we go. It's all on the line here And Deku launching King into the corner. And oh my! Shades of Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens with that exploder suplex. Right off that corner there. And Deku aiming right for the champion's legs. And Deku is going to give it his all to be the champion. It looks like he does not want to give up. So that's why the negotiations were made between Colt 412 and Deku, along with General Manager Noah Anderson and the founder of ACW, Shadow Fiend. Because from the looks of it, for that to work, Deku wanted to shot the world title, and he's getting it right here and now. But Deku is pulling off an amazing professional wrestling offense right there. An incredible wrestling action. There's no doubt about it. That springboard dropkick did the damage. And now Deku is trying to give it his all of what's on the line here tonight. There's a stomp on the arm. There's an arm breaker. Wait a minute. That's a kendo stick. Craig Martin brought the kendo stick into the ring, and the referee saw the evidence. Not letting that one happen here as our senior official is calling his job down the line as he sees it. And there's a kick right to the head there, the Rat House kick by King, pulling off his luchador-like style that he knows how here, hitting Deku right in the head. And right now, they'll just... And King! My God! King nailed the springboard elbow drop, but missed the target. And, whoa! King! And right now, though... Oh my God! Deku flew, but King made it back to the ring! Yeah, but Deku back in the ring right now. This young man is already an amazing athlete after what we saw right there. And Deku with an elbow to the face. King caught him. Into a sit-out powerbomb. Cover, is that it too? And King retains the title. But Deku pulled off an amazing performance that we thought we'd never see in a title defense like this. Here's your winner, and still ACW World Heavyweight Champion, King. King got up for the win and took it out the newcomer, but Deku pulled off an amazing performance tonight. Yeah, well, bottom line is, folks, this was an amazing night here on ACW Divide and Conquer, live from Charlotte, North Carolina, and we're out of time here from Charlotte. I've been your commentator, MJ. We want to thank you all so much for tuning in, and we'll see you all next time. Good fight, good night, and thanks for joining us in my God, what a night live from Charlotte, North Carolina, with some amazing performances live.